You can do it.
Hello! Hello, hello. The goddess of sleep has awoken. My name is Skadi. Let's stay up together. Hello.
Let's go.
And Kimmy.
Good job.
Oh,
Hello.
hi, Skadi and Kimmy. Hello.
Hi, DB. Hi, bosses.
I have another ice
DB, do
pack.
your homework.
Yeah, DB, do your damn homework. I have an
I said it
invisible
as I
ice pack
was.
in case you think I'm being weird. No, he says with the heart again. Oh, still a free. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, yeah,
Free
it's
day.
the law to make it in the last day,
Yeah,
like in
free
the evening of
days.
the last day.
3 days until due. More like 3 days to do. Muted. I know I'm not muted. I know I'm not muted, Kev. Check your headphones.
Yeah, you're not muted.
UI design homework. Ooh.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm doing weird stuff with my face because I'm eating an ice pop. My mouth is kind of numb right now.
It's like when you drink something and then
Yeah, like
the
you,
mother's
your
doing
mother
something weird as well.
leans like all the way back. Oh, fuck. I dropped my headset. Yes, my invisible headset. Sorry. Mm. Num, num. So, how has everybody's day been today? Mine's been weird.
Mine was pretty awake. Because I
Awake?
was pretty tired yesterday, so I decided to go to sleep early.
Mm.
And today I was very active. Played some DMC5
Mm-hmm.
as Virgil. And it was really fun.
Yeah. Good, good. You did not sleep. Oh no. Yes, Vasas. Why? Oh shit, sorry. Didn't sleep. I'm sorry. Designing emotes. Cool. Hi from the office. Hi, Babo.
Hi, Bubba from the office. No, you have to say hi from the dreams.
Hi from the dream. Yes. I'm sorry, Vasas. I didn't mean it. Presentation on what? Office stuff? Paper
Oh,
clips? Paper? I don't know what you do in an office. I've,
presentation on sales figures.
I've, I've never had an office job.
I mean, the last presentation I did at my job was when I worked on a feature and then I implemented it and I made a presentation on what I did.
Hmm. The last
I was like to the
presentation.
company, so they say what we've been working on.
Hmm. Okay. Last presentation I did was for a group of 20 like 8-year-olds on alligators.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
alligators.
Because I grew up
Did you
around
mention
alligators.
Florida at all?
Hmm?
Did you mention Florida at all?
Yeah, I mean that's where I grew up. Oh yeah. Explained how you had to check under your car for alligators in the morning. How you had to chase them off with a broom. How if you saw one and it was coming towards you, don't run because they can chase you. Jump onto a car. They can't get up there. This is just stuff that you've learned. This is stuff that you're taught as a child in Florida.
Yeah, I heard that Florida and alligators are best friends.
Oh yeah. Do not understand. Florida is a different planet. Yes, it is. Also, hi, Cherry.
Oh, hi, Cherry. What's up?
Florida is a swamp that keeps getting hit by hurricanes repeatedly, and they keep building their houses on swamps. I don't understand it. Florida has some of the weirdest people you'll ever meet. Florida sometimes has its own accent. It's bizarre, and right smack in the middle of everything is Disney World. I get nostalgic for it sometimes, but like, it's really hot. And that's the one thing that I dislike, but I don't know if I like actually miss the place or if I just miss. Florida made the best music. It did. It did. There are palm trees
Florida,
everywhere.
man.
I got to go to the beach like every day as a kid.
Nice.
Swam in the ocean, all that fun stuff. I can't eat fish because I grew up with so many fish that I developed this whole thing on fish are friends. So I can't eat fish. It's not that I
No.
don't like it, but I'm like a vegetarian for fish because I just can't do it. I don't know. It's hard to. They're friends. They're sweet. I'm a very strong swimmer because of that.
Only raw fish.
No, no fish. Mm-mm. Fish gang, rise up.
Fish
the
gang.
the first time I went like swimming in the ocean, when with Zero, like I did it my entire life. I went swimming most of my life. But the first time that I went swimming with Zero, I jumped in the water and I disappeared for a bit. And he was like, "Where the fuck did she go?" And like, um, Zero's not really a strong swimmer, so he was just kind of chilling. He looks over and he was like, "You look like a fucking mermaid," and I'm like, "Yeah." That's the best compliment a girl can get, you know?
I got that reminds me of the time when McDonald's had shrimp for a while, like fried shrimp.
Hmm? Did it what?
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, it was not like actual shrimp, but it was like, know how nuggets aren't actual chicken, but it's like some chicken paste thing. They did the same with the McShrimp,
I know,
and
you're
for
telling
some
me
reason
those
it
aren't
was
chicken
like,
nuggets? Those are paste nuggets?
yeah, that they kind of like shred
Mm-hmm.
chicken meat or something,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
it's like a paste, and then that gets like breaded and fried.
Yeah. They did that with shrimp? Ew.
Yeah,
Mm.
and for some reason it was really good. Like I really liked them. I ordered them very often, and then they disappeared, and I was sad. Like I
Oh
still think about
no.
them sometimes.
I'm sorry.
I want them back.
Skadi, did you pretend to be a mermaid as a kid? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Frequently. We had in my garden when I was growing up, Dad built a pool. Um, Scotty, one of my friends who is completely isn't in this chat thought you're a Brit. I am! I am a Brit! I was born in the
The
UK
accusations.
and we moved to Florida when I was a little girl and then I came back. Yes, I'm British. I just grew up in Florida, but I am British. My whole family's British. What do you mean what? I'm British. I'm from the UK. I just grew up there. Parents gotta work, you know? Florida Brit, what a combo. I don't know. It's evil, isn't it? It's Imagine Zero's surprise. He's like, what the fuck is a British person doing in Florida? I'm like, I don't know, get me out of here. But yeah, Dad built a pool in the back garden with like a fountain and a waterfall. And so you were lying to me. How was I lying to you? I've never not said that I'm not British. I'm not no sun to all of the
Then
sun.
stay in it.
Yep. Yep. It's so hot there. Which meant that when I went to Universal Studios and I went to the Harry Potter area, hearing them do their fake British accents, I just looked at them and I was like, "Don't pull that shit on me, mate. Don't do it." They're like, "Oh, it's like real fish and chips." I'm like, "No, it fucking ain't." They'll try to be like, "We have actual British cuisine here." No, you don't, because you've actually added salt and flavor to it. Therefore, it's not British.
Oh my god.
Please, the Brits
Yes.
don't know how to flavor their food. It's so annoying.
Didn't they, like, historically steal a lot of spices?
They
Only to
did!
not use them?
They did! They stole all the spices and they used none of them. Hey, Kibo!
Hello, Kibo. What do you mean slender? We are only speaking facts.
Look, man, if I order fish and chips and I say, please season it with salt and vinegar, and I get it home and I have to re-season it with extra salt and vinegar, they fucked up. No friendly fire. They need to learn how to cook. Use some spices. It's not gonna hurt you. Like I am all for like a proper Sunday roast and chips and tea and biscuits and all of that. But there was British food slander. Fuck yeah, let's go. The one thing the Brits do right is their baking. Like, sorry, I had to tell him no. We get our baking right. That we definitely do. Like cakes, pies. Do you know why the pyramids are where they are right now? I don't know the answer to that question. But that's like telling me the birds aren't real. It's like, are the pyramids where they're supposed to be? I don't know. Are they where they're supposed to be? That's stressing me out now, I'm not gonna lie. The Brits have food? Yeah, how do you think we survive?
I'm guessing Wasser's gonna make a joke about how the Brits didn't steal it yet, because too heavy.
Yeah. Too heavy for the
Yeah, I knew
guy to the
it.
British Museum. Oh man. It's like in Spider-Man. This is where the British put all our stuff. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. What about you, Kimmy? Do you think that German food gets a pass or
I think it's pretty good. We have bratwurst, we have schnitzel. Both are really good depending on who makes it.
You
I
have
think what I'm
giant
disappointed by is in this city there's only one place that makes good schnitzel and all of the others are just shit.
Don't you guys have like giant pretzels?
Meatloaf pretzels, yes. Giant pretzels? I
Yeah.
guess you could make them big.
Well, they're giant to us because we have these little bite-sized ones,
Oh. No, those are mini pretzels. Or cracker pretzels.
But
Yeah,
the
pretzels
big
are really good,
ones,
but
the giant ones are like normal to you. That's kind of funny to think about.
yeah. The only thing I don't like about them is how they salt them. Because usually the salt is all at the bottom, concentrated. So you eat the thing and you have basically no salt flavoring, and then you go to the bottom part and you get sodium poisoning.
When I was
Yeah,
a kid, I used to love the cinnamon pretzels. Massive pretzel with cheese inside. Yes. I got real obsessed with making that for myself a while ago. Like I would get pizza dough and I would cook that the way that you cook a pretzel, with the boiling it and the baking soda and baking it. And then make a cheese sauce and I just munch on that. I'm hungry now. I'm sorry. It's just this is the moment in the dream where you think about eating and you're like, oh yes, yum, and then you wake up hungry.
Yeah. Okay, Cherry loves salt. I mean, it depends on the dose, really.
Oh no, I love salt too.
As
I
I'm,
love seafood.
yeah, as I'm not British, I do actually flavor my food.
Oh my god. It is that bad though! It's that fucking bad. Flavor your fucking food.
Just put like salt and MSG on it, and then 90% of the time, that's all you need to do.
I fucked up with dinner tonight. I made burgers. Like, homemade. Took the meat, made the patties myself. But even when I followed the recipe, it wasn't enough seasoning because it was just a fucking uh it was a British recipe, I guess. And even though I doubled the seasoning, it still wasn't enough and it was bad. So I just went on Amazon, I just ordered a giant thing of MSG. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm just gonna pour that on
Let's go.
everything. I don't care if it leads
Just
me
like
to
a
an
kilogram
allergy.
pack?
Yeah.
Let's go. I have the same one.
Should invite Shroom into this convo? I want to. I want to get Shroom in here at some point. In fact, I was just talking to the Brits can't handle spice. Well, that's funny because I'll make tacos, and I'll use like the mild seasoning for me, because, um, I'm like I can't handle it, and for Zero being Hispanic as he is, I have to pour in a load of extra seasoning into his and like hot sauce and everything. I can't do it. The mild pack is too much for me. I'm fully aware of how weak I am. Why did I order Metal Gear Solid? MSG, not MGS. Vegemite? I don't particularly like Vegemite. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just I had it given to me too much as a kid, and now I'm sick of it. What's the trouble, really?
Podcast.
That would be a fun podcast. But yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to bother Shroom about like 14 content, basically.
Ooh.
Hispanic mention Hispanic gang rise up. Having too much as a kid is like me with spam. Yeah, yep, spam was another one. I was just no, I was a kid. No. Stop. I can get him in here. Spam is big in Hispanic households. Yep. Yep. I don't know if Zero's had much of spam though. He probably has. He didn't mention it. We need to get him in here.
Ayo.
Mm-hmm.
The Zero and Skadi podcast.
Yeah. Zero's Latino.
So many Latinos.
Mm-hmm. Slavic. It's so funny. DB, please.
Oh my God, DB.
I love it. I love it. DB on brand. Hello, Wolf.
Hello.
No, it's fine. It's like how the scuff is part of my brand, but we haven't had any today. Puerto Rican. Yeah,
Yes.
same as Zero. Cherry and Zero. They match. Matching flags. Does anyone remember what happened in Spider-Man 2 when they put in, like, I think they put the Cuban flag instead of the Puerto Rican flag, and it was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? How did you fuck this up?
Guess I
DV
didn't do
stands
the
for
research.
definitely beloved autistic. That's amazing. Oh my god. Ukrainian lived as oh damn, what's us? That's gotta be a culture shock.
Yeah, though he was really young, so I assume he doesn't remember much of his time in Ukraine.
Well, I was 6 when we moved to America. And I still remember a lot of the UK. This is coming back here. I came back to my hometown. I've like found places that I went as like a little tiny baby, and I've just stood there looking around like, fuck. And Zero's been like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I have no memory of this place, but it is also familiar."
Don't really remember anything that I did when I was 5.
Hmm?
I just remember that I didn't invest in real estate like I should have. Fucking housing crisis.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the fucking housing crisis. It's so sad. It doesn't matter if you have a stable anything. You're just not getting it these days. It's just not happening. What you really want to do is just find a landlord you can work with and just hope to God that nothing happens. That's it.
Yeah.
Should have saved money instead of eating crayons.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Why didn't I invest in Bitcoin when I was 3 years old? Exactly, DB.
I
Gotta
remember
teach him
cutting
young.
my hair at 5. Oh, dude, I did that too. Teacher called my mom. So Skadi doesn't have the same hair that you dropped her in with. Oh, what, did she take her ponytail down? No. See, she found some scissors and she's been very creative. I was like, oh no. And mom picks me up and she's like, what did you do? And I'm like, you don't like it? And then I started crying because it was really bad. And we had school photos a week later. There was nothing that could be done. There was nothing. They tried. They took me to like a proper salon. They could not fix it.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
No time to go bald.
My hair isn't punkers. I started growing my hair at the age of 14 and now I had a mental breakdown a few years ago and cut my hair really short. Just went into the room. I was like, Sarah, can you fix this? And he was like, oh, babe, I can't fix that. It's okay now. It's okay now. I mean, look how pretty it is now. It's still a
Let's
scruffy
go.
mess, but like, what can you do?
It adds to the character.
It does. It does.
Found that like messy hair looks a bit better than like perfectly straight hair.
Oh yeah. When my hair is perfectly straight, it looks freaky. I don't look right. I like to mess it up.
Yeah, same.
Below the shoulders. Damn. Hair is weird.
Started growing your hair at the age of 14, so you were bald until 14?
Okay, wait. Fuck's sake.
It didn't grow until 14.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh. Hair is a lost cause. Oh. Yeah, Kimmy is wearing a wig. I'll draw you as a femboy. Do it! Do it! Draw him as a femboy. I want to see that. Also, you are wearing a wig. Show them.
No.
What do you mean, no? Somebody. Oh, wait.
Don't you dare take away my hair.
Shit. I was going to say somebody used the bold redeem, but this isn't his stream, is it? I don't have a bold redeem. Because I'm not bold. This is my real hair. Femboy doesn't work. Wait, there we go.
No, what have you done?
There we go. Femboy Kimmy, let's go.
Oh, I guess Cherry didn't see this one yet.
See, this is my fault. It's because I'm lucid dreaming. Smash!
Yeah.
Who's yelling smash?
Jimmy. Oh my god.
Topless. What the I ain't gonna lucid dream that. Oh, never mind. It looks like my subconscious took over and did it anyway. That bikini top is just holding on with force and prayers.
Yeah. We didn't want to risk it, so we put him around it.
Oh man. Smash, double smash. Why are you getting all the smashes?
I have no idea.
What about me? No, I'm kidding. Don't lewd me. Don't lewd me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't you already have a boyfriend?
I mean, I think it's a bit more than that at this point. We've been together like 10 years. I don't think he counts as a boyfriend anymore.
Also, Cherry, what do you mean by can I get your number? Don't you already have it?
Bald?
Bored.
Whoa, the Fem one has a bolt? I didn't realize. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was added in later.
Husbando, yes. Yes, there's no point hiding it.
The bot makes it better.
It does actually. It's adorable. Memory lapse.
Damn. Sure with the Alzheimer's.
Smash, smash, smash. Can I DM you cat memes?
I mean, sure.
I mean,
My DMs are open.
you could DM anyone cat memes. Found a cat in the Minecraft.
Yeah.
Mine. 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 Love cats. Meow. Meow. Although, to be fair, Kit Kat isn't here right now. Kit Kat's off being a little brat somewhere else. Black Cat Gang, let's go. Same color as my IRL one. Yeah, I've always loved black cats. Beautiful. People say they're bad luck.
Actually,
I
did
don't
have
believe
one as a
that.
kid.
You did? They're so
Yeah.
cute. They're just like a ball of soot with eyes. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, occasionally like little white teeth. So cute.
I absolutely hate whoever said that black cats bring bad luck.
I know.
Because that made people avoid them, and that's really sad.
I know. That's why I've always tried to like adopt black cats. Whenever I've like gone to adopt a cat, because I've had so many cats in my life, and like, I've immediately gone, is there a black one? If there's a black one, I'm taking the black one home.
Mm. Nice.
Mm-hmm. If there's a black one or an older one, I'll take the black one and the older one any day. They're just void. Oh, that's a cute combo. The black hair with the white top.
The
That's
color
cute.
change.
Yeah. Black cats are just void. They are. They're just a little puddle of darkness.
Hi, what's going on?
Hi,
Nothing
hi.
special.
We are about
is
to
better.
start on Kimmy's lesson for the day because I have an hour to learn. I just wanted to give us a little warm up so we could go like chat.
Yeah.
And then we get into the learning part. Because you're right, actually. You said about opening a stream with some like chatting at first seems to like do better algorithm wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we tested it now. It does work. So now that we've got everybody's attention, we got the audience going, now we can begin the lesson, which means that I am going to move us over. Here we go. And then I gotta move us down here. And one moment. I just need to, oh.
Let's go. By the way, you're clipping on the side there, on the left side.
I know, that's why I just fixed. There we go. Okay. Now give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get another ice pop. Because I can.
Alright, have fun. Alright guys, this is my stream now. What's up? If you guys wanna create chaos, now's the time. Me too. My posture is checked. I'ma drink my cola. I still have cola cherry.
I've got a cherry ice pop. Draw you
Nice.
as a femboy. Could always draw me as a femboy. That'd be kind of interesting.
I mean, go ahead, DB. I do have my female forms on.
Where are you from? Are you
can-
gay? Kimmy, are you gay?
No.
No. Do you
Am I
need
dying?
help?
I mean, very slowly, but
Everybody's dying slowly.
yeah.
Some people are just dying faster than others. He's not gay, I'm his wife. Question? Is that
Yes.
true?
We are still mid-divorce. No.
You're mid-divorce? You're fucking
Yeah,
with me.
when are we finishing our divorce? I'm still waiting.
Okay, you're fucking with me. Sorry. I mean, I don't know that. I'm like, hold up a second. Is this new lore? Am I getting Kimmy lore right now? No, I'm his wife.
No, no. So, for those who don't know, I was playing It Takes Two with Cherry, and it's a story about two partners who want to divorce, but then there comes an annoying book who
Right.
wants them to go back together.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just saying like, oh, we are doing our divorce.
You've played it with this many people that they all think that they're married to you. God damn it, Kimmy. You know, he wanted me to play it with him as well. I'm starting to think that this guy just has like a divorce fantasy. OG wife.
I mean, I played It Takes Two now with two people, and
Have you
I
divorced
don't
either
think I
of
will
them?
play it the third time. And the other game, what was it called?
A Way Out?
Yeah, I also
That was
played this with two people.
amazing. That was amazing. I cried.
Cherry,
That
you
was like,
also played it with someone before that.
yeah, that was
I know
actually
you said that to me.
that was the first time Kimmy and I played a game together, and I think it was a really good like icebreaker for us to get to know
Yeah.
each other because I cried. Like I legitimately cried at the end of it. And normally it takes a little bit more than that for people to like new people in my life to see me burst into tears. So
Yeah. It
mhm.
was really fun.
It was. Right. Begin, teacher Kimmy.
Yes.
I just see my chat talking about farts and I'm like, guys, not now. Kimmy's teaching. Shush.
Okay. So, just to recap what we did last time, we talked about anti-aliasing and
I've
how
been
it's
spotting that everywhere now, by the way. Ruined me.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once you notice this, you cannot unsee it anymore. We talked about dynamic resolution scaling, geodistance, texture quality and filtering, shadow quality, and ambient occlusion, which is also shadow. The really long executive fab. What?
Guys, what the fuck?
Did you promise them a fat redeem?
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I would never. I would never, simply for the fact that I know Zero would pop in, drop it, and run. He's that kind of person.
No, that's based.
That's the thing, when you've been together that long, you have to fuck with each other.
I mean, that's what you do in a relationship.
I've been with him since I was a kid. I'm basically grown up with him.
Nice.
It's a miracle we got out the other side. Just, it's pure dedication and honestly stubbornness. Stubbornness that I was like, nah, I ain't losing this one. It's too perfect. Sorry, I'll stop gushing about him. Come on, let's learn about video games. I'll shut up about Zero for 5 seconds. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's like with me and Cherry who are getting divorced. Okay, let's continue. Screen space reflections. So those are reflections that are foreground things, so reflective floors and puddles and lakes.
Oh, okay.
In real life, when you look at them, you obviously see like stuff in front of you being reflected onto the surface.
Yeah.
And screen space reflections are doing that in games, basically.
Okay.
They do that by rendering basically what's already on the screen and then putting it into the reflections, which has a low performance impact because the thing that you're trying to reflect has already been rendered.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a really good example of this in my folder that showcases it very well. Some of you might have seen it because I posted it in the Discord a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you can see like the two towers
Yeah.
and the
They're
background
reflecting
stuff,
those
everything
puddles,
is
yeah.
reflected onto the ground. But it has one major drawback. You might be able to see what it is. Can
Is
you?
the FPS in the corner?
No. Like a visual drawback, like a limitation. If you look at the ground, you might be able to spot it. Can you see
No.
it?
No, I've got a D on this test.
Okay, it's quite simple. You see how on the floor it reflects it, but the closer you get to like the bottom of the screen of the
Yeah.
image,
Yeah, it
you
fades
see it's
out.
actually not reflective at all anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so because it
Oh.
uses what has already been rendered as a basis for the reflection, it can only reflect what you can actually see on the screen. So you can
Oh, so
actually
you
tell
can't,
that,
because you can't see the top of the tower there.
yeah.
Okay.
So at the point where it goes from reflective to non-reflective is
Mhm.
actually the same point where it cuts off at the top here on
Hmm.
the screen.
Oh,
And
now
of
I see
course, so
it. Oh my
yeah.
God. That's crazy. I'm gonna notice that way too much now.
Yeah, normally you can't really see it that well because it is used for like smaller reflective surfaces, like
Yeah.
again puddles.
Yeah.
So it's easier to conceal it that way. But yeah, it's a very common technique for floor reflections to use that. Of course, there's a better method to do it,
Mhm.
uh, but it is also far more far more performance intensive, which is
Mhm.
ray tracing. But I
Mm.
will get into that more when we get to the ray tracing part of the
Yeah.
thing. And yeah, my recommendation for this is, of course, keep it on because it kind of looks off without it. If you
Mhm.
expect reflective surfaces to be reflective, but they are
Yeah.
not, and the performance impact is fairly low.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing is level of detail, or sometimes they call it LOD bias or mesh quality.
Mhm.
Uh, it's basically the detail of objects, especially those that are further away from you.
Mhm.
Let me pull up a graphic here. So here you can see like just a very basic shape, and
Yeah.
it has different LOD levels. And you can see the higher it goes, it's like much simpler, like
Mhm.
has way less triangles in it. And it's kind of an optimization thing because if you were to render everything at, let's say you have a big open world with lots of trees and buildings and stuff,
Yeah.
if you were to render all of that in a very high level of detail,
Yeah.
then you would have like millions of triangles and your FPS would go down rapidly.
Yeah. It's like
Like you would
that's
not
what's
be able
wrong
to
with
render that very fast.
that's what's wrong with the models in Garten of Banban, right? They're a polygonal nightmare.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because the GPU has to calculate each of these triangles and then color them in.
Okay.
And the more triangles have, the more time it takes, obviously.
So that
So
that being said, why the fuck do they have so many polygonal things?
usually for more details close up,
Mhm.
because the more triangles you use, the more like detail you can put into a
Yeah,
3D model.
because that thing over there on the left, it with the more
Yeah,
marks it has, the better it's. Yeah. Okay.
it's like a shape, and you can't really do that with like
No, you can't do that
just
with
this
just
many.
yeah.
uh, yeah. So what they do in pretty much every game is they have an LOD system. So things that are close to you are rendered at the highest level of detail,
Mhm.
and then as things are get further and further away, they are rendered at lower and lower level of details.
Okay.
And the LOD setting usually controls like how far it has to be from you to for the next level of detail to switch over.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. This level of detailing also has one side effect, which is it does help with anti-aliasing. Because
Yeah.
if you have less geometry further away, that means there's less opportunity for jagged edges,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it makes the whole thing a bit easier. Uh, of course,
Oh.
if you have them on lower settings, so the
Mhm.
distance between the next level of detail being closer to you,
Yeah.
uh, you can get this weird effect of when you're just running around the world that you see the level of detail changing, like the detail popping in and out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's something that you might notice if you turn on those settings, but it can give you a big performance increase.
Okay.
There's one thing that's kind of new that changes things, which is Unreal Engine's 5 Nanite.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay, so for those of you who play, let's say, Fortnite, might have seen it in the settings, but Nanite is basically a completely different way to uh, render those level of details. Uh, One key difference being is normally if you have you so normally you would have to make this like you see in this image.
Mhm.
You have to make a 3D model, and then the artist that made the 3D model has to make a lower LOD version of it. Or,
Oh.
as in the example here, at least 4 of them.
Yeah, because they come in
And
different. Kind of like how Twitch with
yeah,
emotes wants different sizes for your emote. They want 112,
exactly.
56, and yeah, because of the resolution scaling.
Yeah, it has to
Okay.
be custom made by you.
Hmm.
Um, Nanite does that for you, so it's not as involved in
Thank
it.
you for the posture
It
check.
basically it basically splits up every 3D model that's in the scene into like small clusters, and how big those clusters are based on the screen resolution and how close the camera is to that object.
Okay.
And the clusters that are not visible are obviously not rendered, while in the uh, normal LOD system they might have to be rendered.
Hmm.
And another cool thing about this that so when you want to switch from one LOD to another, then the the CPU has to tell the GPU to like load in the new model, which obviously costs time. Like, it's a draw core
Hmm.
every time. And with Nanite, it's all done by the GPU itself, uh, which does speed things up and reduces CPU usage a bit.
Yeah, I can see that being
And
really handy.
with that, you can basically render millions of triangles and still getting real-time performance, so it's very scalable.
So that's in Unreal Engine now?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
an Unreal Engine 5 feature. If you want to see it in action, you can turn it on in Fortnite. Uh, oh, by the way, it's quick to go back to the LOD because I forgot to show this.
Okay.
Last time we
Oh,
were talking about like trees,
yeah, and how
and
trees
here
are
you
so much
can see it
detail.
in action again. So
Okay.
here, like 3,500 triangles on the LOD 0 for Bandits very close to you. And when it's very far away, you can see it's literally made out of 3 PNGs.
That's really good
And like,
for
yeah,
um performance. There we go. Sorry.
yeah,
My brain just turned off. I was like, what the fuck is the word? Yeah, it's really good for performance because it doesn't have to constantly have them loaded in. Okay, cool.
yeah. And of course, in trees especially, it's important because if you have trees, you usually have like a big forest or something with
And
a
you
lot
have
of trees,
shadows. We have
and they
shadows.
all have to be rendered.
And the
Yeah,
the moving shadows that you told me about last time can be a nightmare.
yeah, exactly.
Mmm.
So
I'm learning.
there's also simplifies shadows. Yeah, of course, because 3,500 triangles takes a lot more time than
Easily.
16, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but with Nanite, it's not really a problem because the performance is more resolution dependent now. But
Hmm.
that's also kind of a downside because if you have a game at 1080p and you change it to 1440p
Hmm.
and you change nothing about it, not except the resolution, then the performance difference should be actually the same
Hmm.
because the actual triangles are still rendered the same,
Hmm.
or at least the performance impact shouldn't be very high. While as in Nanite, because the clusters get smaller because of the higher resolution, the performance difference is quite big, so it gets much slower.
Hmm.
Yeah. If you turn that setting on in Fortnite as well, you will notice that the performance is going down. That's because they want to show off this technology as like really impressively graphic.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're
they
like
do give you like
slacking on
very high
fingerprint.
detailed stuff. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, of course I have a screenshot of that.
Oh, there you go. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's
So
a big difference.
yeah, though Fortnite, uh, if I'm seeing this correctly, what Fortnite does is they add a little bit of blur in the distance to make it
Mm-hmm.
less obvious on the when the night is off.
Yeah.
But you can see those are quite low poly trees,
Yeah.
and here they are fully rendered
Like the
because they
windows in
could
the
just kind of
castle.
yeah they can
And
just do that with Nanite.
the truck down there, the truck that's open on the right, you can see the stuff in it. On the left, it's like there's just a picture of the back of a truck.
Yeah, that's what they
Mm.
did like artistically for performance reasons.
Okay.
And here it's not really an issue, so you can just have that in the full quality.
Mm-hmm. Like putting glasses on and off.
It's actually it's really cool, and I hope that especially VR games will use that because
Oh
one
yeah.
big thing about VR games is how low res they look because you're looking closely at stuff
Uh-huh.
as opposed to on a flat screen game where you might not see the grass, like the grass just taking up very little space on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
versus in VR where you actually look closely at it. Something like Nanite could be really cool, but it does use more performance, and because VR is like way higher resolutions, uh, performance like graphics card need to be faster for it to be really an option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, the next point is actually a setting that you would think doesn't have an impact on performance, but it does, which is
Mm-hmm.
field of view. I mean, it makes sense because if you have a higher field of view, you're rendering more things into your scene, so
Yeah, that is
it
true.
takes longer.
That does make sense. I never thought about it taking a toll performance wise though.
Yeah,
That's
the reason why
interesting.
it does that is because of one key optimization that every game has,
Yeah.
which is what you see on your screen, like what is on your screen in the game, is everything that the game renders. Like everything left, right, or behind you, it doesn't render it at all. Like it doesn't exist at all in the 3D
Okay.
space. Of course, if you
There are
render
some
more of
that
that, then
video games are all just a big magic show, like The Wizard of Oz. Like you peek behind the curtain and the magic's ruined. And
yeah, exactly.
now I'm seeing, wow, he's right.
It's all trickery and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Because
Smoke and mirrors.
we talked about like programming, and you thought you need like good math skills for that.
Yeah.
You don't need it in software development normally, but
Mm-hmm.
in game development, it is very critical because
Yeah, yeah. Zero found that when he was doing his game design course. He had a lot of math he had to do.
yeah,
Hydrate. Thank you, SS. And
basically when
Kimmy,
you,
that's
for
more
example,
important for you to drink right now because you're the one yapping. There you go. There you go. Math?
yeah, so let's say you want to implement like a thing like gravity into a game.
Yeah.
The way you calculate it in real life, of course, you have like these mathematical equations and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But doing that on the PC would be way too complicated and would take way too long. So you
Mm-hmm.
kind of have to use math skills to be able to find a simpler way to achieve the same effect, basically.
Okay.
So many of the algorithms are very simplified versions of real algorithms that are used in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I just then applied as like a sense of fakery.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is like, for example, water caustics, like the light that you see at the bottom of like a swimming pool, for example.
Yeah.
Simulating that would take way too much time on a graphics card for it to be
It would.
feasible for a game. So
Yeah.
what they literally do is like they have textures of that pre-baked textures, and then they just rotate it in a certain way where it literally looks like it's real, but it's not. Really just
Oh,
textures
okay.
rotating.
Okay.
Yes. And the squeeze-based reflection again is like one of those things where they use fakery to make it look real, even though it's really not.
Yeah. A lot of trickery.
Yeah. It's all a lie.
At least it's a pretty lie.
Yeah. It's like a magic trick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to subsurface scattering.
Mm-hmm.
Do you perchance, as an artist, know what that is?
Sort of?
I have a graphic that explains it really quickly and really well.
Yeah, use the graphic.
Subsurface scattering is basically if you shine a
Yeah.
light through your finger, it does that.
Yeah, the way that the light bounces in places.
Yeah. You can see it on organic materials,
Yeah.
like human skin or foods and stuff. And this effect obviously is made to make uh, those organic materials look more natural.
Mm-hmm.
It is not used to a very noticeable degree in games, I find. And I couldn't really get a good example. I saw in Devil May Cry 5 they have like a setting for it, but in cutscenes where you would be able to see it really well, it's apparently forced on, so you
Mm-hmm.
can turn it off in cutscenes. So I couldn't
That's a
make like a
shame.
comparison thing.
That scene with Dante in the hat would have been a great place to showcase it, because I know
Yeah.
that the lighting in that is pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
that cutscene is amazing.
But it does add a subtle effect in games.
Mm-hmm.
And the performance impact is at least the way it's implemented in games, which is also in a screen space way,
Mm-hmm.
just like the reflections, is actually not that performance intensive. So I don't know, you can have it on or turn it off. It's like a detail thing, but it also doesn't cost much. So okay, then oh okay. NPC density settings. So sometimes in games you see a setting for stuff like number of NPCs or number of like driving cars or something like that.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Those are settings that are supposed to like fill the game world with more life.
Yeah.
So for example, Cyberpunk 2077, if you look at footage of that, you will see there's like a lot of people running around in that game.
Oh yeah.
And the amount of people that are running around, you can change that in the settings because it is a fairly CPU and GPU intensive thing. Because for
Mm.
one, you have to render all these extra people, and the CPU has to tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good way to save on CPU
They
and
changed
GPU
the
performance.
settings for that. That's really interesting. Like that's you can make the world like super barren if you want. Sorry, I'm just adjusting.
Yeah.
That. Hmm. Wish I could do that in Skyrim and just delete all the children. They're such
Isn't there a mod for
assholes.
that?
There's a mod for killing the kids, and honestly, some of them they're just like you'll just walk by and they'll be just like, yeah, you stay away from me. It's like I'm gonna kick your ass right now. Come here, you little 10-year-old. You know who I am? Oh, to be a Skyrim NPC and to suddenly see the Dragonborn quick save. Oh, the fear you must feel. Yeah,
Imagine.
Cyberpunk. I didn't know that you could like turn down the amount of NPCs. That is, yeah. Um, that's a good point though. It really would be draining on your computer to have that many people just walking about.
Yeah.
'Cause they all have to be
In
randomized.
Ratchet and Clank, you can actually do that too because in all the maps you can see like people flying around in those flying cars, and you can
Oh
reduce the amount
yeah.
of flying cars.
It's clever. Good way of fixing performance issues.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is volumetric lighting and fog.
Oh yeah,
So let's
yeah.
talk about So, volumetric lighting, what is that?
I mean, I can't
Is an
describe
example
what it
that
is, but
I
I can recognize it if I see it. But yeah, it's your
can you see?
boy. There he is.
Yeah. So that's a screenshot that I took earlier today because I just saw it and it was the perfect example to showcase this.
Yeah.
So volumetric lighting is basically these light rays that are shining down from the light source.
Yeah. Very bright.
And it's even more apparent when you turn it off completely because then
Oh,
it's just
just
the
full
scene
of
is
the
still
sun. Yeah,
lighted, but
yeah. The
the
atmosphere is gone.
yeah, that's
Ooh.
those God rays basically.
Yeah.
Is what they call it.
I use those
But
in
what about the
artwork for
performance?
when I'm doing like portrait sort of, not really portraits, but landscape settings of like a scene. Like when I put two characters like in a fight or something, I'll use those, rays of light to really show off.
Yeah.
So it's I know what they can do emotionally. But yeah,
Yeah.
performance.
There's
Do they
like
do they
they're
really
mood
have that
setters.
big of a do they really have that big of an impact on your performance? CPU
The,
frame
it
rate 160.
it depends really on how much of it is used in a certain scene and the implementation in the game.
Okay.
So for example, here we have like one light
Hmm.
source, one big
Okay.
light source, and off it uses. I mean, here I'm frame limited because I'm using G-Sync, which is
Yeah.
also something I will talk about later. So I had to frame limit for it to work properly. But here it uses 54% of my GPU,
Hmm.
and if I turn it off, it's only 50. So it's a 4% difference here.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually quite substantial.
Hmm.
There's also a low setting, which if you compare it to high, no,
Oh, okay. So you can
you
turn it
can
down
kind
just
of,
a little bit, but the difference is only 1% then. So
yeah. In this scene, it's 1%. But remember,
in other scenes it
last
could be
time we
different.
talked,
Yeah.
about game settings, and in this game, the difference between medium and high, again, you couldn't really see a difference, but
Yeah.
the performance difference was massive.
Yeah.
So it really depends on how the game uses it. Yeah, in DMC, the difference is not really high between low and high,
Hmm.
just 1%. But off and high is 4%. So you have to kind of like decide whether this effect adds enough for you to be able to justify those 4% or not.
Hmm.
Personally, I think I really like this effect, so I
I
have
do
it on.
too. I do too.
But if you are strapped for frame rate, then of course it's also valid to turn it off. Because it is, depending on the implementation, like in uh, the other game, a very GPU intensive effect.
Hmm.
Same with volumetric fog.
Hmm.
Uh,
Ooh.
I haven't really found anything that really showcases it, so I took the
Red Dead.
screenshot of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
You can kind of see here the fog
Yeah.
is, that's what the volumetric fog basically is. Here you can really see how it adds to the mood of the scene.
Yeah.
Fact, little fun fact: it is so important in Lethal Company. They use it in Lethal Company, and it's a very important effect, which is why you can't turn it off there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you couldn't turn it off. That's interesting.
Yeah, they
That,
don't give you that option.
that picture
But they kind
invokes
of,
emotions.
yeah, but they kind of get away with it because the art style of the game is
Simple.
supposed to be like low quality. I mean, they render it as like 800 by 500 resolution, and then it just stretches to whatever resolution your screen uses,
Hmm.
and it's all kind of part of the aesthetics of the game, so
Yeah.
they can use those effects without it affecting performance too much.
That's why I like a lot of indie games. That's why I like to play like littler games for my streams and stuff like that, or older games because they're not performance heavy, like something like
Yeah,
Taxi 5. That would be a big eek, but so worth it. Such a good
yeah. So yeah, my recommendation usually, if you have settings to like fine tune it. Like
Mm-hmm.
they give you like low, medium, high, and ultra or something.
Just sit down and
Usually on medium and low, you shouldn't really see a difference,
mm-hmm.
but it will make a difference to your performance.
It will, yeah.
So I would just use that. But also it's better to turn it off if the effect doesn't really add much to the game.
Okay.
Which I would say here in Red Dead Redemption, it actually adds so much to the
Oh, it
moods that
does. It does.
I would actually turn it on.
That just gives so much of like the northwest of America, which is like super
Yeah.
nostalgic. I went a lot of places as a kid. Been on top of mountains and stuff. Hated every moment. Scary as hell. But like I looked back and I'm like, wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah. It does look very pretty.
Yeah. And my parents will be like, well, I mean, you look back at it and you were like, I want to go on my phone and I don't want to look at it. And I'm like, yeah, and I still wanted to go on my phone. That doesn't change it. It might have been pretty, but it was still boring and I wanted my phone. This was like being a bratty kid. It is funny. I'll look at it as a teenager and go, ugh, I'm bored. I want my phone. I'll look at it in Red Dead Redemption. Wow, beautiful or inspiring, nostalgic. And my parents just look at me like, Skadi! We took you here! And you didn't give a shit! I'm like, you could have paid $60 and just got me Red Dead Redemption. And I would have been just as happy. Oh. God, I was a brat.
Pretty real life. I sleep. Pretty video game. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Piss myself. What when I think about what I was like as a kid. Fuck. How did they not slap me? Oh man. I would keep the fog on, for sure. If it didn't affect performance, I would. It's too pretty.
Yeah. Those were all the common settings. Let's talk about post-processing.
We are
So,
like just
post-process.
in time. Holy shit.
Huh?
Like I'm keeping track of it and it's like every 15 minutes or so you move on to another topic and I'm like, damn, you're good at presentations. You're like on time. It's really impressive.
I'm not even timing. I'm just yapping.
You're good at it. You have a talent.
Thank you.
You don't worry, you're not going to be on stage with people going, please wrap it up.
Oh my god. The memes that came out of that.
I know, but it was so scummy of them.
Yeah. I mean, I get that they had to like, they had a schedule and they had to like not overblow it, but they should have really given them more time because most of the time, from what I've heard, was spent on like performances.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have to have this many performances.
No, they were kind of shit performances, if I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Why wasn't that posted? What do you mean? Why wasn't what posted?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm confused. Get an emote just with the please wrap it up for the next time that they do that. Like, did you see the Summer Game Fest?
No.
The whole chat for Summer Game Fest, every time something came up that people weren't interested in, people were just spamming in chat, please wrap it up.
Oh my god.
It was just brutal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right,
people have no filter on the internet.
The message I sent wasn't posted due to conflicts with the channel's mod setting. That's weird.
Oh.
That's weird. It didn't give me like an auto mod thing. I'm sorry, Waslas. That's weird. That's what they get though. Yeah, fuck them. They want to be rude to the developers. We'll be rude to the announcers. Simple as that. Oh, all right. Go on, Kimmy.
Post-processing.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
So post-processing effects usually are like film flaws that they just add into games intentionally to achieve a certain effect. They are usually very low. They have like a very low impact on performance, aside from depth of field, which is why I'm not giving any recommendations here because it's more of a taste thing. So whether you like the effect or not
Okay.
is whether you should have it on or not. Except for depth of field, because that depending on the implementation, it can actually affect performance quite a bit.
Okay.
So let's talk about depth of field.
Oh boy.
So I have this disclaimer. So what
Oh
depth of field
boy.
basically does, it blurs things that are further away, like a camera would. So here you can see the back is perfectly sharp.
Oh
But here you can see
yeah.
like the front and the subjects are perfectly sharp, but then it gets as it gets further
Glare.
away, it gets
Yeah.
more and more blurry.
Depth of field. Okay.
And they always use this as a way to direct your eye to what's important on screen. So here you see two people talking, and obviously that's like the important part. So they don't want you to look at like this tree over here, so
Yeah, they
they
want you to
blur it,
focus
so
on the
you're more
people.
focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, automod is blocking you guys from saying professor?
What?
Call him
That's
Profussy.
weird.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear other people call a certain professor that I like to watch on Twitch. Call him Profussy. There you go. That one get blocked. Watch it. Profussy Kimmy. That game was terrible, by the way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
played it like twice. I didn't like it.
Professional. Oh, you can't say professional? Is that what you're... No, guys, that's not auto mod. That's me. That's my... I banned that word. Sorry, I get so many... I get so many bots coming in here saying I'm a professional graphic designer, so I've got professional graphic designer blocked. And so I think
guess
it's just blocking the word professional.
Wait, would it also block the words designer and graphic?
Now I don't know. Now I'm not sure. It should only be blocking the sentence. Guys, test it. Try and type graphic and designer in two separate things. Okay, there's one. Graphic. Okay, it's just blocking professional. That's weird. That's fucking weird. I'll check it. I'll graphic. Fuck.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's only seeing the first word.
Maybe
Maybe it only works with words, and it's only seeing the first word.
That's so strange. Dyslexia. Oh, Wassa. I just spelled dyslexia wrong.
That's such a dyslexia moment.
It's a Y, sweetie. It's not an I. My stream is unstable right now, bitch. I'm unstable. Continue while I look at this.
No. Well, yeah. So it has an performance impact, as you can see, 78 versus 75 PS.
Yeah.
Well, I personally kind of like this effect if it's done well.
Yeah, I do too.
Sometimes they do this, and I've seen that in Devil May Cry 5 as well.
Yeah.
Is they just use normal blurring effects to fake it. And that often looks very ugly, but it's also less of a performance impact there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's well done, then I do like it, and I do keep it on personally.
Wait, no, the word professional is just blocked. What the fuck? It's just the word professional. Hold on.
That's so funny.
That's so weird. Okay, guys, try it again. Try just type the word professional. Looking at my like, there we go. Now it works. Okay, sorry, that's so weird.
When you say the P word in the chat.
It's not the one you think. No, those ones aren't blocked. Those ones aren't blocked. The things that I have blocked in here are... Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my, like, blocked terms and blocked words, and one of them is, one of them is kill myself. I don't remember when and why I had to block that, but... Yeah, I had to block somebody for that reason. I don't remember what it was. It was sad. Got blocked again?
No.
What'd you say? The words Linktree, commission, professional graphic designer, those are blocked. DMC does the uh,
Yeah.
DMC does
But
the blaring in the background really, really well.
yeah,
But to be
though
honest,
it's
they wouldn't even
low
need to.
resolution visibly,
Hmm.
and if they do the blurring on the actual characters to like
Hmm.
simulate the depth of field when they focus on a different character,
Yeah.
it also looks really weird because you can clearly see they are literally just blurring the actual 3D model cutout.
Hmm. Professional yapper. There we go.
Let's go.
Amazing.
Yeah. Another fun fact. uh, so when you play Lethal Company, you see like there's an outline of the helmet here and here,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
kind of
blurred.
cool actually. I never noticed that.
So how do you think do they do that?
An overlay, sort of like my Twitch overlay.
No, I mean the blurring of it. Like
Oh, the blurring of it. Isn't it just a graphic that they've blurred?
you would think that because that would be the sensible way. Literally just
Yeah.
a PNG where it's blurred. But
Yeah.
no, the visor here is a 3D model, and they use depth of field to blur it.
That feels
The
like
expensive shader.
that feels very performance heavy. Why not just use the
Yeah.
PNG?
I mean, again, they get away with it because the low quality of the aesthetic of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a very easy way to optimize the game. It's literally just have that be a PNG that's already blurred instead of
Yeah.
like 3D model that's then blurred with a shader that costs a lot of performance.
That's crazy.
I don't know why they did it. I assume it's because it was the best option or they didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
Because this game is made by one guy.
Really? I love when games are made by just one dude. One
Yeah.
dude in a dream. Love it.
Yeah. And the game that I sent you earlier today is also made by one guy.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
A fairy in a basement? Who the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Wait, it's
Seriously, a
made by
friend in the basement making this.
Lethal Company is made by a fairy in a basement?
Yeah.
It's crazy! I love that. One dude in a
It's also really
dream.
cool to see
Love it.
that even if you are a solo developer, you can still make it big because this game made a lot of money.
Oh yeah. It's like I've said to Zero before, I was like, just develop your own game. Just you know, just make something. He's like, oh, but what about this? What about that? And I'm like, I'll play it. I'll play it on stream. Like, you know how many people would go for it then? They'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
the cute VTuber's playing a brand new game. Oh, it's an indie developer. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go buy it. I'm like, boom, you've made it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's basically how this game spread as well.
Yeah. And then he'll say
Like
to me,
just
do you know
streamers were
how?
playing it.
Yeah. He's like, do you know how hard game development is? And I'm like, well, considering you keep telling me, I'm imagining it's pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, making games is really hard. That's why I
Hmm.
didn't want to go into game development.
Hmm. Hmm.
And also because time crunch.
Oh yeah.
Just working way too much is very common there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The next effect is bloom.
Bloom. It's
So
like pretty
bloom,
lighting, right?
yeah, it's like adding a glow effect to your image. So
Hmm.
what it basically does is it's very simple actually. It just takes the rendered frame that you have,
Yeah.
uh, just takes the brightest pixels from that and then adds it to the original image back to it to make it brighter. Like the brightest
Ah,
pixels are getting brighter,
okay.
and that's how it achieves like a glow effect to it.
Okay. It's so pretty. I love Bloom.
Yeah. Depending on the game, it can make a huge difference. It can make it look way better. It can also ruin the aesthetics. I feel
There's a
like
lot
I've
of
seen some
blue.
games where the glow was really not needed or wanted.
Yeah.
But one example I found which really showcases how it can be important is this one.
Oh yeah. The
This
light
of
from the
Orchestra.
screen.
And the glow really adds to
It
this
does.
particular frame. It looks off without it.
Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing
Huh?
chat being broke, but to help one dude's dream, I'm all in. Yeah, I know. Like that's what's so sweet. That's what's so sweet. That's why streaming's so nice. You get to meet all these people who are just like, I just want to support you, just like hearing you
Yeah.
talk, and I'm like, oh, thank you. So adorable.
Yes,
People
it
are
is Honkai Star Rail.
yeah. The glow on that computer looks so nice. There's a lot
Yeah.
of bloom in this one area in Final Fantasy 14, and it's because what happened story wise is the light, um, the light being like an energy source, um,
Mhm.
flooded everything. It's a constant. Yes, 14 again. It's my favorite. It's a constant daytime. It's constantly bright. It's constantly lit up because the light is consuming everything. It's like a plague. It's terrible, actually. But there's a bloom effect in all of the areas in this like that are affected by it because obviously the light is poisoning everything. So of course there would be a bloom effect, and it looks really good. Everyone I know plays FF14. Yeah, well, it's a good game.
Yeah.
You can play most of it for free.
Someone do the copy pasta.
I'm gonna make a redeem of it. I'm gonna do it.
Let's go. Oh
That's
yeah,
fun.
because it's literally only taking the brightest pixels and then adding them back. That is really fast and therefore has no really noticeable performance impact. Just like everything else that comes after it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about chromatic aberration.
Why does
Do
that
you by
sound?
any chance know what that is?
It sounds very familiar.
So, chromatic aberration is uh, an image artifact in cameras, basically, where you will, for example, see the edges of the image being blurred and then the red, green, and blue values being kind of like separated.
Yeah.
Found a good example here. So this is what the scene looks like normally. No, very normal, as you would expect. And then if it's
Oh.
turned up to the extreme, it's like you can see the individuals' colors separating and it getting very
Yeah.
blurry. That's basically what chromatic aberration is. Because when you turn it on in a game, it's not going to be like this
Yeah.
extreme. It's a very subtle effect.
Yeah.
But games often have this. Here, for example, in a game, uh, you can see down here it's kind of separating and blurring, while here it's perfectly
Oh.
sharp.
Oh, I don't like it.
Yeah. I personally also don't like it, which is why I personally turn it off in every game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want it, it's a setting and it also
Well, now I know what it
doesn't
is.
impact
So
performance
now I
really.
know I can turn it off. That's good.
Yeah. And the MC5 also has the setting and I have it off. Though they do still have it on in certain scenarios, like when you're dying.
Yeah.
They when the character's down, they kind of add this effect on it to like
Which makes
show you that
sense.
you're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I personally like it off. Then there's vignettes. It just darkens the edges of the screen.
Yeah.
I don't have a screenshot for that, but I can literally easily fake this in here.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
I do that with my artwork as well. It helps to add mood.
yeah. That's basically what it's for. It's literally just darkened edges.
Yeah. Say you're drawing something a little bit,
Uh,
a little bit romantic. You want to darken the scene a little bit. You had the like darker corners, stronger shadows, and it's like, ooh, looks pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, I
So it's
like that.
literally just doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also used in horror games to like make it more
Is it
moody. What's going on in chat?
why is my chat just filled with there was the copy pasta for 14 and now there's the fucking well, it's the Spangled Banner song, whatever it is. The national anthem, that's the word.
Oh my god.
Dude, I still... They make you sing it. They make you sing it in school. They make you stand up every single day, put your hand over your heart, and pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all, or something like that. I don't know. I had to say that every fucking day, and I'm like, I'm British!
Yeah, they really make you do it, which is weird, because I remember we had this in school also once with our thing, but it was more like just teaching it to the kids so they know about it, and then we never did it again.
Damn sad. What if you don't want to do it? No, you had to. It was part of like the school curriculum. You had to do it. And now, I mean, I personally felt special because I was British, but I was like being let in on this American secret. You know what I mean? Like it felt special. I felt like I was finally being included because some of the kids in my class were mean to me because they were like, "Ugh, it's an immigrant. Get her out of here." And I was like, "You guys are mean." I was just some poor little white girl. I didn't know what any of these big words meant. I was just trying to read Harry Potter and do my math. But yeah, technically you don't have to push this
Doing
hard.
the actually.
Yeah, actually. Is that like your own? Actually, it is. It's actually her own fucking. It's
Yeah,
Cherry. It
it's
has
something
the
more.
actually.
Yeah.
I loved Harry Potter as well. I cannot abide with what J.K. Rowling is saying. I am like I have to make, because of what she's done, I have to make a statement about it at the mention of Harry Potter. I'm disgusted by her. I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah.
her. I can separate like art from artist, and I do still have, you know, my books and the movies already from before she did all of that. So it's not like I'm currently giving her any money. But like I'm just like fuck that woman. How do you write a story about a little boy being isolated and feeling wrong and different his entire life, and then finally finding acceptance in this magical world and realizing that he wasn't who he thought he was all of his life, and then go on to bash trans people? I don't understand how you can do
Yeah.
that. How can you hit the nail on the head with your book and then miss the point in reality? It's just I don't get it. And so for that, no, I disown her basically. Like, give me Harry. I'll look after him. Fuck you. You don't know what you're doing.
Also the game they made, the Hogwarts Legacy.
That was
I did
terrible.
play that as well, but it's like I think the only game in recent memory that I actually pirated because I didn't want to give them any money.
Mood. Big mood. Oh, man. Oh. Good thing I never read any of the books and only pirated the movies. I did not enjoy the game at all because the thing was, it was promised as an open world game, and it spent the first like 6 hours not letting me open world and keeping me on a path, and I'm like, you said it was open world. If I can't open world from the fucking beginning, it's not open world. It's linear with a few open segments. And like, just the fact that they lied to me made me go, nah, I'm good, fuck this, and just uninstalled.
Yeah, I also didn't really enjoy it, so I didn't keep it for.
Yeah. Plus, they were just the character models were ugly.
Oh yeah, but I think they had some technical issues with that. I also remember the game was stuttering a lot.
Oh yeah, it was really bad. Like there were just lag issues, performance issues, and it was just a whole debacle, which was sad because I had high hopes for it. I wanted to be a wizard. Don't go to the end with night vision. As in
So I was
Minecraft?
talking about Minecraft again.
My eyes are bent. Oh shit. Masas, you okay? Yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
to continue.
yes, to continue, we got sidetracked because I had to make my public statement
Yeah,
about how I
it's fine, it's
feel.
fine, it's fine.
I have to.
It's all about the yapping today.
Yeah, it is. So go on. What's next?
Two things that I wanted to touch on, but don't really have a graphic for because I think it's self-explanatory. Is motion blur.
Oh, fuck motion blur.
Uh, the only thing that I see really adding to a game is in racing games when they do this blurring while you're going really
Mm,
fast to like give you a better sense of speed.
that's a good
There, I
idea.
feel like
Yeah.
it does add something to it, but usually it's just way too much and it makes everything look blurry and filmic. I
Hmm.
don't like this, especially since you're running games at high frame rates already, so you don't really need motion blur to make them look smooth
Hmm. Hmm.
because they are really smooth. It's more of a movie thing since they insist on staying at 24 FPS,
Yeah. That
which
that
I
def.
personally really hate.
Yeah.
There's like I think two movies where they actually shot it in 120 FPS, and if you get the Blu-ray, you can watch it in 60 FPS actually, and these were so nice
Ooh.
on my eyes. Like I
Ooh.
wish they would make more movies in 60 FPS. Really,
Hmm.
just so much better. But the 60 FPS thing is just tainted by people who use like those frame interpolation programs to make 24 FPS stuff 60 FPS, and then of course it looks like shit
Oh,
because
yeah. Interpolation is
it's like
pretty handy.
yeah, those tools are just not great, and part of the reason is because 24 frames is just not enough to interpolate frames really
Yeah.
well, which is also something that I will talk about a bit with frame generation, which is a fairly
That's
new thing in games
that's
where
actually
they can actually
interpolation. Um,
yeah.
interpolation is actually something that comes up in sorry, it comes up in Live 2D. I don't have
Mm,
it everywhere on me. I have it in one place. Just one place. Um, and it's
yeah.
on my mouse.
Though the interpolation in Live 2D is something completely different.
But
Like
it's the way of
when we
like
talk
it smooths out the keyframes.
yeah,
Yeah.
but because you have like mm, uh, shapes that are animated.
Yeah.
Those are not fake frames, those are real frames. It's
Well,
like
you've
in
got your
3D animation.
keyframes that you've made, and what it does is smooths out the gaps in between. Because I've got one
Yeah.
frame of me like, one frame of me like, it smooths out the in between, the mouth
Yeah,
slowly.
but that's exactly how this kind of animation works. It's like with 3D animations. They don't do it like frame by frame with positioning. They
Yeah.
like keyframe the motion that they want to have, and then
Hmm.
when it's rendered out, it's the frames are interpolated.
Yeah.
So you can have it in any frame rate you want,
Hmm.
and it looks right. The difference is just between that and this is those are real frames rendered by information given to the rendering engine. And the other thing is literally taking the frame, taking the next frame, and trying to figure out what has to be in between.
Oh.
Like adding a fake frame, basically.
Okay. Why do they use the same word for multiple different? Especially when it's a
Yeah,
fancy,
and
complicated word.
yeah,
Like,
I don't know why.
it's silly. This is a really
In
unique
games, it's
sound I
called
make.
frame generation, fortunately, which makes a lot more sense because you are
Hmm.
generating a frame.
Yeah.
And the frame generation thing really showcases like the limitations
Hmm.
because frame generation is supposed to boost your frame rates, but it's not supposed to like give you a playable experience. Because if you're getting 24 FPS, that's just not enough information to make convincing fake frames out of it.
Yeah.
So it's only really useful when you're already getting 60 and you want to go like to 100, because then it has so much information that it can make in between frames that look uh, correct.
Yeah.
That's
But
kind of why those frame generation things for movies are just complete ass because it's just not enough information.
how many frames can the human eye actually process? I think you answered this a while ago in the server.
Uh, so it's a complicated question, but basically,
Oh no. Okay.
there's a race to a certain refresh
Mhm.
frequency for monitors, and this monitor and this frequency is 1,000 hertz.
Okay.
The reason why is because at 1,000 hertz, the motion blur in between each of the frames, like because each frame stays on for 1 milliseconds,
Mhm.
becomes basically unnoticeable to the human eye.
Okay.
So, and but you may also notice that a lot of gaming displays have a mode, like or shipping with features that reduce this kind of motion blur,
Mhm.
and they achieve this by backlight strobing and black frame insertion. So
Mhm.
basically, turning the backlight on and off really quickly, or in between the frames, just adding a black frame, but so quickly that you don't see it. And that basically tricks our eye into like seeing this frame and the next frame as two very separate things,
Mhm.
instead of like something that just transitions over,
Mhm.
because your brain likes to fill in the gaps when there's nothing there. But
Okay.
adding a black frame and stuff just basically then tells the brain, don't like fill in the blanks or something, and that way it reduces the perceivable motion blur.
Okay.
Because if you look like through a high-speed camera or something into a monitor, you will see that on the monitor itself, there's no motion blur itself. That's what our eyes create.
Yeah.
Just like this technology literally just exists to trick our eyes.
Mhm.
Uh, this kind of stuff is especially important in VR, which is why they also do this in VR.
Mhm.
And one key downside to doing this actually uh, is if you're strobing the backlights, you also perceive the lights at the lower level, so it reduces brightness,
Okay. That's
which
handy.
is also a little problem. But that's probably a topic for another thing. Like, basically, what you need to know is 100. I mean, 1,000 hertz is basically the goal,
Mhm.
because after that, you won't be able to perceive any motion blur with your eyes,
Okay.
and that's where they kind of want to get to. So you could say you can see 1,000 FPS, up to 1,000 FPS.
Ooh, that's cool. And yet people
Yeah.
bitch about 60 FPS. It's crazy.
And there's actually also technologies being made to achieve 1,000 FPS,
Mhm.
because obviously running a game at 1,000 FPS is going to be very difficult
Oh
to
yeah.
impossible
Yeah.
if you want to have any sort of graphic fidelity.
Mhm.
So they're working on uh, basically frame generation, but uh, what was it? Like 10 to 1 frame generation, I think it's called.
Mhm.
The game renders at 100 FPS, which is perfectly doable, and then it stretches it out to the 1,000 hertz, and then it's like perfect.
Okay.
And that's kind of where they wanna get to. But until we get there, we have to rely on trickery like black frame insertion and backlight strobing.
Yeah. When we were watching the Nintendo Direct, there was one game that was I can't remember what it was called. It was a rather cute game. Um, but it was like
Mhm.
I can't remember the name of the game. It doesn't really matter the name of it. The point is that when we were watching it, some of the previews for the games were great, but then there was this one game. It was like, oh my god, the frame rate was abysmal.
Yeah. Was
So
probably
bad.
laggy
Oh yeah, it was lagging like crazy,
in
but it was
recording.
like this was during a Nintendo Direct. Like, what are you doing?
You would think they would like fix it or something, but I
Yeah,
guess
like
they
why are
didn't
you
have the time.
presenting this? Like, don't present this. He wants to
I
buy
can
it, right?
imagine they just sorted what like, oh fuck, we messed up there, but then
Yeah.
decided, oh, people are not gonna really notice anyway, so let's.
I mean, too bad I noticed. Zero even said, can you imagine being the guy who okayed it and sent it off? You're sat in the room watching with all of like the others in your team. They all slowly turn to look at you like, you sent that out? You sent that out looking like that? They're all watching it. They're not gonna buy the game now. Why did you do that? It's just funny stuff. The other thing that happened in the Nintendo Direct, you know about the Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
Hmm?
Um, the Hello Kitty Island Adventure is like a Sanrio Animal Crossing that was released on the iPad and is now coming to the Switch, which is great, super fun. Apparently, back in like 2003, South Park made a joke about playing a game called Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So now everybody's like, they predicted the future.
Did they predict the future, or did the developers just say, "Oh, they said that in Soft Park. Would be funny if we actually made it."
That's what I thought. They predicted it. LOL. Yeah, yeah. It looks like a cute game. It wasn't something that I was gonna like get Apple Arcade for, so I was like, no, I won't play that. But on the Switch, I can give it a go. It's Hello Kitty and it's Animal Crossing. What's not to love? And I wanna play the Hobbit farming game as well. But one day it comes to PS5 or PS4, yeah. I love my Switch. It's just little and simple.
Gonna be honest, I haven't touched the family Switch in a while. Like, it's just lying around
Really?
somewhere.
6 stacks of obsidian. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Trophy support, yeah, that's the thing. Switch is great, but there's no trophies, there's no achievements.
Mm.
And I like to be thanked for my good work.
True.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Was that the
Yeah.
last thing on the list, or was there one more?
No. So in terms of post-processing effects, there's one more
Okay,
that
yeah.
is worth talking about, which is film grain.
Film grain.
Do you?
Oh!
I
Yeah.
hope you know what film grain looks like.
I
Yeah, it's
used
like
film
in movies, the
grain
little.
in all of my artwork.
Oh,
It gives it a texture to make it look like it's been drawn on paper, which helps.
yeah.
Because otherwise it looks too flat, you know?
Mm. And in games, it's used to give it like a filmic effect.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I would advise, like, of course, it's like to taste, but
Yeah.
if you are streaming a game, I would advise to turn it off.
Because the problem
For
is
the
that
simple,
yeah, the Twitch breaks down the quality so much.
it's not Twitch, it's the video encoder. Like, remember
Video
when I sent you
encoder,
the
yeah.
video about
Yeah.
the confetti?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's
the
exactly what's happening. So
particles.
yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. So that's what happens. So
Okay.
it will literally lower your stream quality. So I would just, if you're streaming it, turn it off.
Clever.
Otherwise, do what you want.
Very clever.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that, but you're right. It is particles, so yeah.
Yeah, and they're moving. Okay.
Maybe that's why my stream freaks out with certain games.
Okay.
When you sent me the particle thing, right? I remembered like how much trouble I had in playing Elden Ring whenever I was close to the Erd tree. And it was because the leaves were falling and the little particles of light were like sparkling down and everything. And that was why.
Yeah.
Because there were so many particles, and I was like, oh, explained.
No. Of course, you can counteract that by giving it a higher bitrate your video, but Twitch has a bitrate limit of 8,000.
Yeah.
And that is, if you have particle effects, of course, and everything, then even 8,000 is not enough for 1080p
No.
60 FPS.
It's like you showed me, no matter how many bit rate, how much bit rate, sorry. Jesus, I fucked that sentence up. How much bit rate you have, it is still going to struggle with particle effects. Because, like, that's a lot of effort.
No, I mean, on Twitch, it was because of the hard limit, but if you record a video at, like, let's say, 30,000...
Yeah, that's a little different.
Bitrate of 30,000, then it will look right.
Yeah.
Because there's enough information or enough space to go off to actually capture that detail.
It's so incredible when you think about it. When you think about what we're doing right now, when you think about what it is that we have achieved, we've set up this stream, right? We've got this custom-made artwork that moves and reacts and emotes and everything for us by detecting what it is that we're doing with our physical faces through a webcam. All of that is getting broadcast to a program that is then rebroadcasting it essentially to like however many viewers we got right now, because I have my viewer count turned off. It's like, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. And this is happening in real time. And people are able to communicate with us while we're doing it. It's insane. And at random, I can just go, hairs up now. Like I could just change the artwork on the fly. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just the
The,
future.
the craziest thing is the computer's doing all that with just ones and zeros. Like it's just moving
Exactly,
ones and zeros.
yeah.
That's all it's doing.
Yeah. And video game companies will still release the most dog shit looking things possible. I don't get it.
Yeah.
We have the technology. Why are you wasting it? We don't
What I'm
want another
especially
pod.
offended by is like we have all this performance and yet it still takes some programs so long to load up. Like why?
Yeah. Why?
Why is loading even a thing anymore? Like we have NVMe SSDs, they are so fast that
Yeah.
shit could load instantly, but
Mhm.
it doesn't. Why?
And more importantly, the time crunch thing. Look, I'm willing to wait for
Yeah.
a good game. I've waited how long for Shadows of the Erdtree? 2 years, I think. And
How
I'm
long did we wait for DMC5? 10 years?
oh yeah, seriously, it's been a long time, but it was so worth it because
Yeah.
it came out perfectly. When you rush it though, it doesn't work out. Now, to be fair, time isn't everything because Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is, well, it's Kingdom Hearts 3. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I have only one thing to say.
Why?
Reminded me of oh wait, why the fuck do mod developers
Well, can you
put
speak in whole sentences, please?
crying obsidian? Oh, he's back on Minecraft. Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a disappointment. Yeah, it was visually it was beautiful. Gameplay wise it was good. Story wise it was Kingdom Hearts, but then Bassas is having a breakdown, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it just the story fell apart at the end, and I don't want to go into it because I'm gonna stream the Kingdom Hearts games at one point. But whatever they're doing with Kingdom Hearts 4, I hope that they pull something out their ass because Kingdom Hearts 3 just it did do the thing I like. It did go with the Doctor Who thing. Just this once, everybody lives. I love that. I love that everybody got the happy ending. But we didn't. Did we really need to have what happened happen to do that? It didn't work. Sora could have stayed at Aqua earlier, and Riku should have been more. But yeah, thank you. Yes, yes. Riku deserved more. Riku deserved more. Riku was a fucking Keyblade master, and he didn't do anything. Ugh.
We're just nodding and agreeing to it, even though I never played it.
You never played it?
Yes, yes. No. I'm
Oh.
not much of a Disney person.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the fact that when we get to that part in Kingdom Hearts 3 with, you know, Frozen and all of that, I'm gonna have to like the cutscene will start and I'll have to go be right back, play some ads and fuck off for a bit. Because the problem is it plays the entirety of Let It Go in the game.
Oh my god.
Frozen exists, yeah. And you've literally just got the scene for Frozen where Elsa is building the ice castle. You know, she's all by herself. She's all alone, right? The point of that scene is that she's alone and she feels strong and empowered now because she's by herself, but she can be herself. It's a very, very important scene. Why the fuck are Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the background making goofy faces while she's doing all of this? They shouldn't be there. They aren't part of this. In fact, Tangled. Tangled is my like favorite movie of all time. Well, favorite Disney movie of all time. I love Tangled so much. I feel it so strong. It is just like story of my life. And so I'm very, very attached to the character of Rapunzel. I'm very attached to the whole story of Tangled. I love it so. What's that?
Immediately.
I got it. I got it. It's okay. Hold on. Where's the button?
Keep yours. I get them for free. Haha.
You don't watch YouTube views. Yeah, I got it for free. Anyway. Fucking hell. So yeah. Very good Disney movies like Treasure Planet. I'll get to Treasure Planet in a minute, Maggie. Don't you worry. I got good things to say about that. But yeah, so at the end of Tangled, you know, Gothel falls out a window, and then, oh my god, Eugene has been stabbed. He's dying. Rapunzel's crying. It's the moment of, you know, oh, she's gonna save the day with the magical healing tear because her hair's been cut, so she can't heal anymore, right? It's so heartbreaking. I cry every time, and you've got Donald in the background going, "Aww!" It's like, shut up, Donald! This isn't about you. They're just in the background, like, oh no, like, Sora, use Kuraga, you fuck. Eugene is dying. It's so stupid. I do agree that Riku and what the fuck happened to the Kimmy? Did you see the screen sharing? Uh-oh. Hold on, let's go back to the just chatting overlay. Kimmy might be having technical difficulties. Hold on. Is Kimmy dead? Someone use Kuraga! Oh.
Hello.
Hello. You okay?
What the fuck? Discord just died. Like, nothing else, just Discord.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's alright. It's alright. I put us back into our little just chatting because we're through the pictures now. Right. So, Treasure Planet was one of Disney's most incredible movies, and it was sent out to die, and it depresses me because it's such a good movie.
The schooling isn't done yet.
Oh, it's not done yet? Oh, we're not done?
No, it was the last of the post-processing effects. There's also upscalers,
There's
ray tracing,
okay, screen
frame
share
synchronizers, and some extra features. But we can also talk about them in the next stream.
Okay.
Because there's still a lot. I feel like
There is a lot.
a whole
There is. That's true. I've got 15 minutes left. Kimmy, what do you know about Treasure Planet? Have you seen it?
No, I have not. I have never even heard of this.
Are you kidding? Oh my.
These two words together.
Oh. Treasure Planet is. Let me find out what the details were. Okay. Treasure Planet. You've scared chat.
Yep.
I can't believe you. I have to, Maggie. I have to. Hold on. Let me just send you. This is the cover for Treasure Planet.
Uh-huh.
Treasure Planet was...
Well, I actually might have heard of it before, but I have not seen it.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So it's an adaptation of the story of Treasure Island. You know that story?
No.
Okay. Basically, there's a boy. He's a teenager. He's kind of tough. He's kind of like rough. He struggles a lot. Because his dad like dipped years ago. It's, you know, typical. Why is that not allowed? There you go. Gay should be allowed. Anyway. And he finds.
Jerry's very disappointed. Is that why we're getting divorced?
He has dad issues. Yeah. He finds that he gets into trouble a lot. He likes to do this like surfing thing. The police keep bringing him home. Mom's worried about him. Just stuff like that. And then one day, this guy comes into the fucking tavern and he's like dying. And he's like, beware the cyborg. And he gives him a map. And they're like, what the fuck? So they check the map, and the map is a map to Treasure Planet during Pride Month. Yeah, what the fuck, Automod? Come on. Um, so he goes on, this trip. Oh, oh, my heart. Maggie's story. When Maggie was a little
Oh my
human,
god.
just a small magnet, not a very powerful one yet. Ah, Maggie used to go to Blockbuster every single Friday to rent Treasure Planet with their dad, to the point that the boy at the counter knew we were coming every Friday to rent the movie for the weekend. That's beautiful! Oh, I love that!
That's so cute.
Oh, Zero will love that too. Treasure Planet's one of his favorite movies. But yeah, so it's like they take the map, they go on this, mission to find Treasure Planet, the wonderful place with all the treasure in the world, yada yada. And the thing is that the cook on boat, he kind of takes the young boy Jim under his wing and like looks after him and is like a father figure to him. They don't get along at first, but then over time they do. And then it's like, you gotta watch it. It's just beautiful. And it has a great song. It has one of those like great like song montages. Like, I'm Still Here breaks my heart. Like, I will not do a karaoke because I can't sing, but if I did, that would be one of the songs. It's that good of a song, you know? It's beautiful. And then back during that time when it came out in theaters, the McDonald's was doing like the toys with the little pink thing that you see on the cover there. His name was Morph, and he can morph into things. Kimmy next
Mm.
watch party. Yeah, Zero would definitely join for that. He fucking loves Treasure Planet.
I
You know
guess
the
we're doing a watch
Latino
party
version?
then.
Maggie knows the Latino version. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Treasure Planet would make an amazing Kingdom Hearts world as well. It really would. Well, there you go. Look how many people want to watch Treasure Planet.
Right.
You'll enjoy it. Trust me, you will.
And we just have to make a time and a day.
Yep. Oh. But yeah. Fucking Kingdom Hearts, man. Kingdom Hearts.
Let me check if I can find it real quick on my usual sources.
Oh, I see. I mean, I could just stream it from Disney Plus.
But the quality is not gonna be as good.
Is it? Hydrate. Oh, I'll do that in just a moment. My
I
cup's
mean,
empty.
Blu-ray quality is, because of more bitrate, it's usually better than streaming, because streaming they compress
That's
it way
true.
down.
That is very true.
But then again, the Discord stream also compresses it.
I just clicked on Twitter for 2 seconds and I just saw people always ask for a fairy tale wedding, but then they get all stressed out when someone gets blinded, or all the children are stolen or eaten by the bride, or cursed by a witch. It's true. It's true. Don't ask for a fairy tale wedding if you can't handle it. Oh man. That reminds me, there's a movie that I watched as a kid. And it was like a fairy tale type one, but it was really weird and I struggled to find it. And it had
You bet that for your page brick by brick.
it had um it had Dakota Fanning in it as like Gretel, I think. Or she was someone in it. I can't remember. She was in it for sure. But then there was also, I think Spencer Breslin was also in it. But the problem is, if I type that in, it just comes up with Cat in the Hat because they were in that together. But it's like a Hansel and Gretel with other fairy tale creatures, and it's like in the deepest, darkest pit of my memory. I'm like, did I fever dream it? Is it real?
Chat, is this real?
Yeah. Chad, am I cooked? There's somebody in oh, well, you know it? Wait, I'm not crazy? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? There was like really weird practical effects. There was like a goblin guy who was sitting in a chair watching TV. Hansel and Gretel 2002. I don't think it was that. So if I look up Hansel and Gretel 2002, it usually comes up with the movie with the dude who's in Hansel and Gretel movie 2002. Oh my god, yeah, that's it!
Oh. This has been found.
Okay, so it is Dakota Fanning. It's Taylor Momsen who plays Gretel. Oh my god. It's got a really bad review. How does it have so many toggles? Yeah, because I was typing numbers.
It's always so funny.
You type fairy tale movie with Dakota Fanning. How the fuck did you find it? But I couldn't. Whatever. I guess I'm just really bad at searching for things. I felt like I just made it up. The other really, like, the worst movie I've ever seen is Nico the Unicorn. That movie's terrible.
I've never even heard of it.
Oh, it was one of those, like, easy, like, cash grab HBO movies. Quest for Camelot. It sounds familiar. It does sound very familiar. Nico the Unicorn's about a boy who got some kids that turn into fish. What the fuck? There's another one that's in the back of my mind forever. There's a boy, and he goes on an adventure with pirates, and something about if his at the end of the movie, the microwave in the house explodes and kills his parents.
Holy shit. Imagine that happened.
Why is my auto mod blocking the word climax?
I think it's like preset with some words.
It
might be
is.
sus.
It's
And you have to
Pride
kinda turn
Month.
that off.
Can we not just allow it for a bit? My god.
Climaxing on Pride Month, let's go.
Quest for Camelot has
Only on Pride Month.
incest dragons? I'm sorry. I need to apologize on behalf of Automod to Maggie, because it just blocked Maggie from saying climax, but it allowed Cherry to talk about incest, no problem. That's a little strange, Automod. You're cool with incest, but climaxing is where you draw the line?
Yeah, no. Only edging.
That's a little sus. Yeah, only edging. Only edging to your siblings. I'm sorry, that was cast. No, I should have stopped.
Trish stuff Aguna confirmed?
What?
I guess it would mean that the Trish stuff are Gunas.
I'm say so. No. No climax. No climax allowed. Say so. I said something sus for a second. I had a lapse in judgment. I had a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
They're gonna bring that up in the next idol meeting.
I need to make a YouTube apology video for you guys. Just come on and be like, wait, that's not right. There we go. Just like, hey guys, so I fucked up.
You have to play the ukulele as well.
Yeah, I need to. Oh my god. Why is Cherry talking about climax? It wasn't Cherry. Maggie was talking about climaxing. Why did I just get a follow for that? Thank you, Catamation.
Oh, hi, Cat.
Hi. I'm so glad you walked in on this. We're talking about climaxing and Pride Month.
That's a good way to join.
That's a great way to join. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my gosh. don't know. Maggie said something. I didn't hear anything because I got out of ads. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
And the climax of the movie.
The bad guys are fish that wants to turn into a human. The climax of the movie is wild. Okay, I see. I see. Really? We went from fish to climaxing. Very poor choice of words, Maggie.
Well, Skadi, do you remember the foot emotes that I would post all the time?
Yes.
Guess who made it? Who it's from?
Cat?
Yeah.
Oh! I did raid you back in April! I was gonna say, that name is super familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hi, yeah, I've got a new look and everything. I'm brand new now. Hi. That was a fun raid. Feet loving Kimmy. I didn't forget. No. I looked at that name and I was like, hold up, I know that name. I know Catamation. Cute as fuck.
I got the accusations, Kev.
You gotta remember, I have scuff in my streams. I've also got scuff in my brain. Another reason Kimmy.
Why are you sending me a climax, bro?
They're divorcing. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I know Cat. I'm pretty sure I follow Cat.
Oh, what?
Yes, I'm following Cat.
Yeah, Cat is really cool. You should all follow her.
Yeah. What were we playing then?
Oh, I don't even remember.
It's in April, so it was like Overcooked or Bread and Fred, maybe. Yeah. We
Yes,
played a lot of games, haven't we?
Like
the Penguin game. Bread and Fred, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Fate Magnet is climaxing in Kimmy on DMs. I didn't see the word DMs then, and I was like, Maggie's doing what to Kimmy? Go, chat, go. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm about to wrap up, and this is Happy Pride. Oh my god! Why does it always turn sus? I'm saying so, I swear.
Oh my god.
I'm a good girl. I'm pure. I promise. I swear.
It's so funny to me because people who wanna be say so end up like having all the sus moments, and then I'm there like allowing everything, and then no one says something sus ever.
It's because I'm trying to keep it away. It also happens to you, Maggie? Yeah, I can see why. Happy birthday, gay people. Why sus? This isn't the month where all the gay people were born.
Oh my god.
Maggie has a story. Let's go. Last story before bed. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love Maggie's stories. They're hilarious. Absolutely amazing. Happy birthday. Is that allowed? Wait, why is that allowed? Climax isn't allowed but homoses. It's like, what is with automod?
It has its priorities, okay?
It does have its priorities. What's wrong with FOMO? Nothing! That's my point! But if it wants to be picky about everything else, why is it not being picky about that? If it wanted to... It was being fussy about the word gay earlier. Nothing! It was... The automod was being picky about using the word gay. So it's just odd to me that it's suddenly, like, totally fine with any other term. Because it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month, so it's bullying me about gays. That's messed up. I got a DM. Someone wanted
the gauge emote.
I am sorry. I'm reading Maggie's message. Someone wanted to do a meetup IRL. Hey Maggie, we should meet up IRL one day. Not for anything sexual, I don't know.
Why did I specify that?
I wasn't concerned
That's
until
very
they
sus.
specified. That's like if somebody said to me, "Hey, Skadi, want to meet up in person?" I'm not gonna kidnap you or anything. I'd be like, I wasn't worried until you said that.
Yeah.
Which you mean not for sexual stuff, unless.
Nah, I wouldn't go meet you for sexual stuff. Haha, JK, unless.
No, it's so much. Are you seriously? Why is your mind like a gay was blocked? Straight the sentence, your mind like a gay was considered incorrect for Automat. I don't understand Automat. What the fuck? Oh, you change your mind like a gay changes clothes. Now I read that sentence and fucking, that's great. Gay. Just need to say it with the reverb on.
Yeah.
What's funny is I feel like somebody would probably get upset by this, but the thing is that the majority of everybody here, like, I mean, I think Kimmy's an ally. Kimmy's an ally. That's what Kimmy is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that my whole chat right now is gay of some kind.
Meta?
A little
I'm confused.
awkward when I asked why that disclaimer. She said, "I give the vibe that happens a lot to me." You give the vibe that you give that vibe. I didn't get that vibe from you, Maggie.
No, that's one really bad way of calling someone attractive without saying that directly to them.
Oh no, that's actually true. That's kind of a compliment, but I'm taking that more of like they're saying that Maggie gives off slutty vibes, and I'm like, hold up, that doesn't sound right. Am I gay? I am bi. That is what I am. So I'm like gay in a way. I'm gay for chat. Yeah, I've got you guys
I'm gay for my wife.
imagine being a
Until
slut. Are you
was.
kidding me? Why is slut being blocked? Look, I got this. Wee! I'm straight. What the fuck? Kevin's straight? I didn't. Half gay. Yeah, I mean, you could call it that. Give my husband
Let's go,
Kimmy.
Jay.
You know what? It's gonna be really funny if you two ever did get married one day. I wouldn't believe you. Like I straight up wouldn't. If there were VTubers that were kitchen equipment, I would hit on them. Hell yes. Get married just for the prank. Yeah, do what Shane and Courtney did from Smash. Get married and then have everyone go, "Wait, are you joking?" Unless.
Haha, JK, anders.
Oh my god. That's incredible. Oh man, Kimmy, is there anybody that we can send everybody over to right now?
I see Bixia is doing just yapping.
Oh,
That'll be a prime candidate.
yeah.
I think we rated them before, but
We
I'm not.
did. What about? Hold on, I'm just looking because I'm seeing how many viewers they have. They got 30 viewers right now. Yeah.
Surely you're scared of
Oh
them,
wait, hold on.
right?
Someone's saying hold up. No, wait. Wait, you guys got someone? DMs. Where's my iPad? Shit.
Cherry's holding. Wait, PewDiePie?
No,
No,
no.
he's too small of a channel.
What is this?
Red Call of Duty.
I can't open whatever that file is. One of the
They
file
sent you a
is
file?
yeah, a file. It's an MP3 gay echo. It won't open on my iPad. Right at the front you get some food.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
So yeah, we can read Pixia. Let's do
Let's
that.
go.
Let's do that.
It's gonna be the yapping raid.
All right, we're gonna raid. Let's see. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight for Kimmy's lesson. It was awesome,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad that we got to have some fun with some sus things before bed. It's funny as hell. So let's
Yeah.
go.
Wanna do
Scabby.
that again
Had to throw in the Scabby.
next week?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Because there's quite a few things that we couldn't
Yeah.
do this week.
Nice to meet you.
So we're gonna.
I already know you, Cat. I've been following you for a month. All right. Thank you again for joining us.
Yeah.
Let's go. For now, sleep well, sweet dreams, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.